Hey everybody, welcome to Love Always Adventure Often. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and it's probably a little overdue because we haven't even looked at this yet, but we started talking about what our expenses will be on the road. Hey friends, we're the Browns. Chad, Katie, Addison, and Kenya, Milo, and Charlie. We live to love and adventure. This is our story of leaving the norm behind to travel the United States full time, spreading love and encouraging others to do the same. Our family motto is love always, adventure often. So hit subscribe and join us for this incredible journey. Now here's the preface for this video. This is what we think our expenses are going to be. We haven't left yet. The bus is still sitting in the driveway. So we're doing a video of what we expect our expenses to be and what we're setting our budget for now. But we could get out there and realize that this is totally unrealistic or we forgot about something. So having said that, we're going to tell you what our budget is for the month, for each month for being on the road. But I've also created a spreadsheet where we're going to track our monthly travel expenses and living expenses, and we're going to put them into the spreadsheet every month, and I'll link it below in the description. You can actually link to it and watch us spend our money. You seem so excited about that. But so I'll link this below and go ahead and check out the spreadsheet. It'll show you what we've budgeted, and then it will show you month to month what we've spent, and we'll keep you updated on what we end up spending on fuel, what we end up spending on food and camping fees and all of that kind of stuff. That's a lot of the questions that we get are based around fuel consumption, which is kind of funny because we haven't burned any fuel yet. Nope. We're still sitting in the driveway. So this is what will our expenses be, not what our expenses will be. We'll do a follow-up video once we've had a couple of months under our belt and finding out the hidden expenses and things we don't know. But here's our budget going into it. I'd love for you to comment in the comment section if you think we have forgotten something, or you think we're out of our minds, or if you think, you know, if you are a full-time traveler and you think we're pretty right on the money. And I realize that everybody's travel looks very different. Where they're going to stay, how many miles they're going to drive throughout the month, all of that kind of stuff. So just be aware that we're just speaking from our experience, and we're totally putting an arrow out into the dark at this point. But I think it'll be fun to compare this video to the video that we do when we actually have had some of our expenses.
Yeah, so these are just projections.
Yeah, these are projections. So our first line item here is fuel. Diesel, and this is just totally like a projection because fuel prices are rising like crazy.
Yay!
And we honestly don't know how many miles we're going to drive per month. I will say this though, a lot of people talk about our fuel consumption and ask us questions about that, thinking that we're going to be like driving to the next destination every other day. And for us, that's not the plan. That actually isn't that appealing to me. And Katie and I have talked about it. We want to get into an area and really be there and enjoy the area and get a good feeling of the culture and the people and the different things to see around that aren't necessarily just the tourist attractions, but that we have to do a little bit of digging to find those attractions and that kind of stuff. So hikes and waterfalls and all that kind of stuff. So we just want to be able to spend some time in an area rather than moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. Yeah. That makes sense. So we've budgeted $500 per month in fuel. The bus, we think, will get about 8 to 9 gallons or 8 to 9 miles per gallon.
Maybe 7 to 8.
And right now, where we're at in Utah, diesel is at about $3.40 per gallon. All right, so you can do the math there. So we've budgeted about $500. Obviously, we're going to go into areas that fuel's more expensive, and some areas that probably fuel's a little bit cheaper as we get into more like the Midwest and the North and that kind of stuff. So anyway, so $500 per month on fuel.
We are projecting $600 a month on camp fees. Whoa, really? I'm going to turn that into shopping fees. Just kidding.
So this was based off, when we talked about this was based off, this is worst case scenario. So if we had to stay in camp spots half the month, which is about 15 nights for the month at $40 per night.
Yeah.
Is where that about comes into. So $600, we'll just put it in the budget, but hopefully we can not use that. I mean, we've tried to equip the bus in a way that we don't have to be plugged into anything.
Be off the grid.
Yep. We have a lot of friends' places we're staying at. We can be off the grid, so BLM land, all of that kind of stuff. So the next one is food. And I originally put this one at $400, and Katie was like, "You're crazy. You don't do the grocery shopping." So she adjusted this to $650. We're a family of 5. We really try to eat clean as possible and fresh. We love our avocados. This is also kind of a shot in the dark because food costs different in different places. Yeah. And so we really have to be aware. So I think it'll be cheaper in some places and it'll be more expensive in other places. So to average it out, about $650 for food.
And $300 for activities and hobbies. So anything we want to go do, maybe a museum or a park, theme park, I don't know. Different things we might find in the area.
So a lot of it's going to be like national park fees and that kind of stuff, which really aren't bad. Well, we have our national park pass. So I don't think this will be huge on entertainment, but like you said,
a few things, zoos or
we'll want to hit theme parks and zoos and museums and stuff like that in different places. And then I think this will probably include some of our nicer eating out and that kind of stuff. So just if we have to hit restaurants that are in areas that we know we have to hit, that will be included in that $300. That's the fun $300.
Yeah. And we're going to add the $600 camp fees to that one. So we're going to have more fun.
The less we camp in places that take fees, the more fun we can have. Right? Okay, cool. The next one is phones and internet. Obviously, we're working on the road. I'm doing videos, and I'm a photographer and a video professional by trade. And so I'll be doing a lot of uploading and downloading. We have to beef out our phone and downloads and all that kind of stuff. We're actually putting a phone booster from EchoCom in the bus, which is pretty cool. And that will enhance our cell phone reception. But yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of data going back and forth as we travel. And so we think $250 will cover us there on our phones and our internet. And we're just gonna run our internet through our phones. Yeah. So. Oh, the fun one.
Oh, the fun one. $100 in health insurance. That's just set.
That's what we're paying now?
I mean, unless we need to go to the doctor or something comes up.
Yeah, we should probably budget like accidents.
Falling off of rocks and stuff.
And rope swings and speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a fun one. Woo. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. So the next one is bus and car insurance. So obviously we have insurance on the bus, which is about
almost $50 a month.
Almost
45.
Okay, $45 a month on the bus, and then we're towing our Jeep, which is about $80 a month, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Wait. So what are we doing?
Quite equal $115, but you get the idea.
Okay. So we're 70 per month for the Jeep, and then 45 per month for the bus. It's crazy that the bus is less expensive to insure than the Jeep. But anyway, so car and bus insurance. Wah, wah.
Yep. And bus maintenance.
So we don't know what this is going to be. We're budgeting $150.
That'll probably cover a screw that falls out of somewhere.
That will cover a screw. Yeah, so we're putting in the budget $150 per month on maintenance on the bus. This can be anything that we might need. We are planning on breaking down at some point, and so I think this will probably be something that accumulates.
Hopefully, we have a few accumulation months.
Yeah. So that when we do break down in a couple months or the day we leave or whatever, we can put that budget towards whatever we need to do on the bus. And we just want to keep it maintained and make sure that it's a good home for us to be traveling around in. So our grand total right now for our monthly bills And we have some other stuff that we didn't include, but we didn't include it because it wouldn't be applicable to everybody. Like we have some student loans. We have a camping trailer here still that we are going to store until we can sell it. So we have a payment on that. But those are things that, and life insurance and that kind of stuff, those are things that are not applicable to you really. These are just our living and traveling expenses. For a grand total of $26.65. And that's our total. So we think, with those additional expenses and that kind of stuff, anyway, $26.65 is our monthly number. You guys think we're crazy?
Probably.
You think we're missing anything? I want you to tell us in the comments. Let's have a conversation down there. You can really open our eyes to what we don't know at this point. How do you feel about that number?
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it.
Pretty good number for a family of 5.
Yeah, it's a great number for a family of 5.
If we can hit it.
If we can hit it. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. Anyway, that's our projected monthly budget. Again, I'm going to link our spreadsheet down below so you can watch it over a few months and see what we actually spend compared to our budget. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, have a discussion with us about what it costs to travel full-time as a family of 5. And remember,
love always, adventure often.
There we go. See you guys. Wow, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy seeing our videos as much as we love making them. Don't miss a single adventure or bus moment. Make sure you hit subscribe and share with everyone you know. We'll see you next week, and remember to love always and adventure often.